welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. I never actually played the demo, but I saw a couple YouTubers play it back when, like a while back. Manly Badass Hero and 3FS, and I decided to get the full game since it, came out a couple days ago. Let me turn this down though. Alright, well, let's just get started. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Oh, kitty! Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Who's at my door? First, I know I can look out. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Alright, let's see who's at the door. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird. Is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you've noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Okay? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. So I don't remember a lot about this game. It's been a while since I watched anything on it. I haven't watched any of the, the full, or any playthroughs since the full game came out. I've been putting off watching Corey play it so I can play it myself. So a skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It looks around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. I really like the vibe. Not... vibe isn't the right word. The ambience of this game. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. I remember you can use this, but I guess I can't. Kombucha. Saves the game. This save persists even after your current playthrough ends. My favorite drink makes me feel good, clears my head, reminds me of better times. Let's not use that yet. Better not go in there. Storage, okay. I'm pretty sure I just have to sleep. No, I don't look that way. Not anymore. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Alright, Alright, let's just go to sleep then. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Alright, I guess I can't look there. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Alright, so I have 2 energy things. I'm afraid I'm looking out right now. Whoa, wait. It'll make me go blind. I'd better take a peek at night. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob up for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Okay. Oh, okay. Hello, this is the Emergency Services Dispatch. How can I help you? People. They're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. No one's in here either. Kitchen. Hey. Damn. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring in something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TVs are great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own 2 eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 85908. I should probably write that down. 815908. Okay. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy if you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day. Drink a beer and relax. Okay. No one in my storage closet. What's this? Bathroom. Okay, well. Oh, it's already written down up there. 81. Oh. Okay, so 815908. Okay. I guess I'll just go to beer day. I guess I'll grab a couple beers then. That beer sure made me sleepy. I should head to bed, I think. Alright, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright. Guess it. Someone's at my door. Neighbor, are you in here? Oh wait, I can actually look out the windows now. Give me a second, I'll be there. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. You see a few teenagers hang out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? I sure hope so, because some pill guy is outside apparently. Hi, is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. I could ask her that, but I don't think I even know his name. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blah. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? True. Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, and then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. I want to go home. It's scary out there. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you have to move around. You have to move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. No. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out, just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is crappy sometimes, you know. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? Kinda. A little bit. No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have noticed. Oh, I don't know. His long arms are kind of weird, but Sorry, man. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, my good man. Yeah, I don't know. His arms threw me off. Oh, okay. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into you under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out there. Out here. With these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. You know what? Sure, yeah, why not? Thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Alright. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? I don't need anything from you. I'm not trying to overstep here, darling. But I can just help you understand the cause and effect relationship behind the suffering in these walls. A karmic 69, like 2 circling schools of fish. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, understand? Thanks for dumping all that on my already troubled mind. I understand that this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your inner cosmos. You understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. You should leave. So you're not interested in working on yourself? Is what you're saying? No interest in becoming a better you? What a tragedy. What the? I shall make sure to manifest you a terribly explosive bout of diarrhea. Man, screw her, bro. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to the recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with 4Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 483794 and your groceries will be at your door within one day. Alright. 4Rest, delicious relaxation, right at home. Okay, I guess I still can't look that way. You're not in here. I think you're supposed to be in the closet, but there you are. I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then, I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Alright. I'm gonna test you, though. What do you want to check? Teeth. Well, wait, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay, I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Those look really white. They look really white. Do I fit the description? I don't know. I have faith. I have faith in this person. Hopefully they're not, you know, they're not a visitor, but let me call my neighbor, see what he's up to. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you should really start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside, just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know. But what else could I do? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's only best to not jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. How do I sort out the issue with food? I got lucky. Stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service. For rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on TV or the radio ads. And for now, our new program. Yes, I'm human. Yes, I'm a human. It's simple. You send in your photos, and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to us by email to yesim@humanverification.agency, and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. I think that's it for today. Cucumber Day. Alright, I guess I'm gonna crack one open then. Crack a cold one. Or whatever they say. Alright. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Okay. Someone's at my door already, but I'll go check it in a bit. Oh. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Where's that guy's torso at? The guy on the right. Doesn't have an upper body. Oh god. Alright, well. Let's check this door. Who the hell is that? A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. Yet as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. That guy looks creepy, bro. Right, I will check who's at my door. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings, didn't mean to wake you. I ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot when they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. One some fellow ordered. He's standing there, watching me work. I was digging and then bam! The shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no. A hand reached up out the soil. It was a visitor, crawling up out of the ground. And that guy? He just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. I feel like I should let him in. But, oh, yeah, sure, come in. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, right? I'm terrified that those visitors might be right behind me. 3. Okay. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it. It will suit me just fine. What exactly do you need? I require a room in your home. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you'd better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bedbug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens, I would have never figured that out had you not informed me. Sarcastic much? I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? I don't really like her attitude, so you should leave. So that's how it is then. Did she just turn evil, though? You turn away a poor old woman in need. My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven. Mark my words. Man. Yo! Among Us! Though, you've been seeing all the stuff going on? Crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken instead of doing what comes pure and natural. Oh, that smile. They all just need to be happy, is what I'm saying. For real. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Screw the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Should I? I don't know, he seems like a chill guy. Oh, yeah, come in. Yeah, my dude, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Alright. Good afternoon. Here's news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. We're talking about that pale guy I saw last night. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, man, that's a mouthful, are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. If you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline 00451. Help us help you, support FEMA, and join the fight against the visitors. Alright, let's go talk to these guys. It's you. Wish them visitors would just go back on the ground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, my job. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave, whose were, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day, I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then bam! Empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure, I remember he had a mustache. But poof! Gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Yeah, he's got a point. You know, that's kind of got a point. Where's that gamer guy? He's in my kitchen. Family day. Hey, sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked me, bro. You ever heard of sports betting, eh? Sure I have. That's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and for real, bro. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling into daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it for some other crap nut. So how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 mil in debts. Sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a crap about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. This guy, he's crazy. Yo, let's see what you're up to. I hope all this ends soon. What happened next? Back at your house. After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there. And then they started to touch me. God. First my arms, then my shoulders. And in the background I heard some cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there, frozen, useless like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went into the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran. I ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. What happened next? I was lying on the ground and then I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. Why would you say that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to lie down. My stomach is churning again. I should have said no. Okay, well. Yeah, I should probably check your fingernails. And what's on dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. I'm really starting to feel like she's one. She's one of them visitors, but hey neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she says she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it would only kill people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might have seen. Be careful. Thanks. You should take care too. Let's call for arrest. See what they're up to. Hello, you've reached Forest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Two cans of Energetic, please. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please accept your delivery tomorrow night. Alright, well, she is giving pretty big signs that she's a visitor, but, I don't know. Let me check you out. I need to test you. Your teeth has... let's check your teeth. My homie was a dentist. Guess what? They knocked his freaking teeth out. Oh, you want to see them? Alright. Okay, they're also like really white. Oh god. Oh gee, right? Okay, well, should I save? I don't know. I'm just going to bed. Okay, someone is really banging on the door. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples, or looking for someone to set up a base. Somewhere to set up a base. Family day. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Who the hell is this? Howdy. Do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. It's that guy. It's that guy that... What the... Hi, Forest Delivery here. I didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge, no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Here's your Energetica. Have a good day. Oh, I mean, night. Still not used to that. Oh. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths. Yet, we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Somewhere towards the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though, I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. That's a weird guy. Hey kid, how are you holding up round your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here, never been one to stay on one spot for too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? You see what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us, then slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmints need to be wiped out. Every last one. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? Now you ain't a fool, kid, but hell if I'm gonna just shoo him away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've let in too many people. I feel like I have, but I think he's better off outside hunting them. Hell, maybe that's for the best. Might be one of them yourself. Slit my damn throat before morning. I swear I'll leave no varmint standing. Just you watch, kid. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. So I didn't let anyone in this night. Let's just go to bed. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There were mountains of information in there. Damn it. I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth about their... you can probably tell what it says after. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out my house. Where did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe space. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them. I'll tear them apart. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere, acting like they got everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they're all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Alright, take care, neighbor. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions, and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something ever happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. I'm gonna talk to you again. I hope all this ends soon. Don't come any closer. Sorry, I thought you were going to kill me. Why would you think that? I have no idea who's a visitor and who isn't. What if you're a visitor? Will you kill me? Skin me alive? Peel it away? Please no, just kill me quickly and painlessly. I don't want to die in agony, please. Yada. I'm not going to kill you. How can I be sure? I haven't checked your teeth or your eyes. We're all going to die. It's just a matter of whether the visitors or sun gets us first. There's no hope left. Death is coming for us, no matter what we do. I want to be alone. Okay. So, you sure there aren't any debt collectors after you? Debt collectors? How you mean, debt collectors? Look, debts are canceled, bro. That son took care of that. The banks aren't exactly doing anything, probably never will again. Which means I'm free as a bird. But the grind never ends, boys. Betting is so cooked. I gotta think up something new, something better. Sounds like everything going on with the sun was a stroke of luck for you. Man, come on, you really gonna do me like that? I had figured it all out. Double or nothing, every time, no sweat. But now I have a fresh start, for real. By the way, I figured out my new hustle. Want the lowdown? Let's hear it. Look, FEMA's clearly calling the shots now, alright? We need to, like, kiss a little, you know? I'm thinking of, if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us into one of their tight bunkers. You feel me? You want to hand people over to FEMA? Sure, why not? Dire times call for dire hustles, bro. Quarantine zones are for sheeple. Ain't nothing good happening in there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little. Don't need to kiss them. Just hand people over. Give them what they want. Yeah. We can call the hotline and chat about signs and whatever. So they know we ain't sus, bro. They're the good guys. For real. If you want in with them so badly, get the hell out of my house. What? You gonna kick me out or something? Man, I thought you were a bro. I even have offered you to let you in on my hustle, but you can go to hell. I'm out of here. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. He might have not been one, but I have not talked to him forever. Wish them visitors would just go back on the ground. You know, this guy really looks like XQC with, I guess, that hairline and the way his hair is just pulled back. And his face a little too. What did you do when you found that empty grave? So I sat down, right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I look up, and far off I see someone standing there, watching. Like at a funeral, no eyes, but teeth white as hell, glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. I damn near crapped myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast, that part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared, like smoke. Some messed up stuff. That's when all this visitor mess started. I'm gonna test you. Teeth. Let's check your teeth. Okay. Your teeth are... Those white ones. These white ones are mine. Fair and square. Those shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been washed down there anyway. But look, ta-da. They came in handy. Okay. Yada yada. I'm gonna test you out. Okay, so I already saw your teeth. They were white as hell. Your hands, dirt underneath the fingernails. Let's check your eyes. I can already guess what you'll see. What happens if I have one of the signs? Oh my god. You're a visitor. Yeah, well, no one's surprised about that. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. Am I really a visitor? What do you think? And why don't I know about it? Is that how people turn into them? Maybe it's enough just to think you're not like everyone else. That society hates you. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna die if I'm gonna hear you out. So that's it? That's all it takes to be branded a visitor? Great. My body fails me yet again. I know it's all gnarly. It's why they were all scared of me at work. Tomorrow, that's when, okay, before the night ends, I'm gonna test you again. Hands, I feel like your hands are gonna be dirty because you are a gravedigger. So there must be dirt under your fingernails. Check eyes. Nights are my shift. I mean, I guess they're okay. Daytime folks see the sun, but all I see is the lamp on my head and shadows in the grave. And maybe that's for the best. Never saw the sun, never will. Okay, I'm positive you are not a visitor. Alright, let's check the windows first. Oh. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing, even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Gosh darn it, bro. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. No, the entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale stranger kill them all? Alright. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials, if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's still important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So, we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. So, should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. No, why'd you take that guy? He's not. The only guy who doesn't show any signs is... Howdy. You're home? Looking for someone? Ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood gone out, cleared out. Gone, got, cleared out. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. Were there many of you? It was a whole darn building. Some folks tried to stay put, and the yellows just yanked them out. Like they were picking folks willy-nilly. Bunch of the tenants got snatched up, bless their hearts, and they ain't even chased the rest of us too much. Now Mama's just trying to stay alive, darling. You know what? Yeah, come in. Oh, bless your heart. Just don't go opening up for it. Just don't go opening up for any of them yellows that come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging us both off God knows where. Oh no. It's the daughter. Let me in. What happened? My... They killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Our house is on fire. Come in. You help me? I'm scared. Oh God. It's a cat. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. I will help you. Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Prove that you're a person. 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? I don't know. The guy said to let the cat in. So... Screw it. I'm gonna... Gotta let the cat in. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay, so I let in 2 people. Oh, kitty! Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. I'm stuck with the real tough decision to take out that person. Kitty! Pet the cat. You reached out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now at 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. 891-533. Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi. Hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much of a choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little bit about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? You said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each one of them, and see how they're doing. But when I got there, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends... The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days, when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed, regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little bit about me. Now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. I'm no longer a part of that family. Now all that's left of them is this house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? Okay. Alright, I hope all this ends soon. The visitors, they're coming for us. Can't you hear? Death is calling. Visitor, human, what's the difference? We're all the same when we're dead. So why torture ourselves by waiting? Let them come. They want what's best for us. Let the visitors come. You don't seem well. No, I've seen the light. I am a visitor. We are as one with the humans, reflections, mirrors, one and the same. Together we shall welcome death. Do you hear how crazy you sound? No, you don't understand anything. The end is nigh, the sun heralds the final approach. We'll meet soon, very soon. I'm sorry, you just show too many signs. Oh! I can't. Oh my god, Kitty. Let me put you back. Oh, you want to get down? Oh, what the hell? I have a basement? I didn't know that. Let's check. Oh, it's you. Kitty's here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door, ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Let me test you. You test me, huh? Yes, be sure of something. Okay. Your teeth look really white, and I feel like your arm... No. Let's check your eyes. Ah, now to most interesting part. I have things written in pupils, see? Okay, so your eyes are red. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So, how it feel? Okay, so you have red eyes. Now, where is that lady at? Oh, darling, please don't let nobody in. Why did FEMA evict you? Why didn't they talk to you? Hell if I know, darling. Those fellows in suits can't get no read on them. Always marching around, barking orders. Why do they reckon they are, anywho? Well, no, who do they reckon they are, anywho? Bet they don't know Jack, just acting all high and mighty. Say, they've been knocking on our door too. One of them keeps hanging around this place. They taking over buildings now too. Just weren't raised right. Once is fine, but coming back again and again, no shame at all. I'll check you soon. Oh, the kid. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking. And Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. Okay, I believe she's not, a visitor. At least I hope not. Let me test you. So you had like some type of country, thing. And no, that's probably. Let's check your teeth. Go on, take yourself a good old look. Okay, yeah, that teeth. What, an old gal like me wanted for veneers, so now she ain't no right to live no more? Let's test you one more time. Let's check your... Okay, teeth, you're good. Let's do armpits. Mama's getting old, darling. My body just ain't what it used to be. Okay, well, that's hairless. Itches all the darn time too. I ain't got a clue what else to do about it. Tried a whole bunch of things, but nothing helps. I don't know what this does. Alright, I want to check you one more time. So I know your eyes are red. Let's do... Your teeth look... let's check your hands. I dance. Why interrupt to look at dancing hands? It's some really scratched stuff from that cat. Kitty. He insists Kitty is alive. Lucky Kitty. It makes large pain in hand. Okay. Let's check these windows first. Oh. You're looking out at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house. Oh, so very soon. That really sucks, you know. God. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy, pale visitor. Yippee! FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Alright, let's check this door. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? So our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You must understand, this is not a choice. Bro! Of course they had to take her. One way... I didn't even read that. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Great. Now that... So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit? I don't know how I feel about him. Why I feel at all. Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. That guy's weird, bro. Oh, wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not sense it, do not see it all. One thing is yet clear, though, something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. Oh, one more. There, much better. Oh howdy, my lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. I feel like this is too rude. So I'm gonna... Does my house look like a safe place to you? Honestly, your place looks safer than any other we've seen, right honey? I don't really know how to explain it. Big house, a little out of the way, no nosy neighbors, less chance of some cuckoo showing up, right? Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just real tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. You know what? Sure, what though? Oh, how can I ever thank you? And who's that crying girl? Look, I don't mean to be difficult, but we can't stay here with the kid around. My wife isn't very fond of kids, you see. Didn't expect to find someone that young here. You should leave. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll keep looking, won't we, honey? Come on, move your damn legs like I'm tired too. Like how I'm gonna kick that girl away, bro. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? How long have you been looking? I've never once found peace so long time. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? Well, yeah, I'll let you in. Thank you. Ceiling's a bit low, but it's fine. Okay, that should be everyone. It kind of sucks that they took that lady. Smells like someone died tonight. Wait, what? Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status code 51. Reports of explosions at 3 o'clock. Wait, at 3 hours. Wait, what? Unit 32A reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28A. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Let me check on you real quick. So you're gone. Oh no. Don't tell me. You're gone. Wait, what? Kitty is here. What more you need? Are you even human? In you? What is left in you? What does make more worse? Wait, what? Okay, so I already checked your eyes, your hands, teeth. Let's check your teeth. Oh god, okay, wait. I'm gonna shoot the gun. Alright. Never thought you'd favor big idiot. Oh, wait, no, so does that mean the kid? Oh my god. If only there was a little warmth. You keeping the jacket on? Yes, there's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm, even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? So you don't shower? I'm not going to answer that question. I need to test you. Let's check teeth. Okay, I bite my lips until they bleed sometimes, just to feel the warmth of my own blood. A reminder that I'm still alive. Let's do eyes. Now, eyes are a window to hell, not to the soul. My soul burned out a long time ago. Long ago. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Narrow pupils? Probably because the cold has tightened my skin. Shame the sun still burns me like everyone else. At least my flesh was warm as it charred. Oh my god. Dude, I still can't believe that kid's dead, bro. Let me, test you real quick. Okay, so I already checked. Teeth, eyes. Teeth are white. No, not. Okay, yes. Teeth are white. So are their eyes, though. So let's do a, what would happen if I take a photo? Do you see something? Show me. Okay, okay, I'm sure you're not one of them. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear-streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. God. The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Now why do the the FEMA guys get guns now? I thought it would be the army men. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. Witness the beginning of... Okay. Why hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes. The mushroom festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium? Yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles, but what they told me last, well, let's say it's not good. They spoke of the mushroom festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No. The Book of Smiles. It's a special book, the most special in the world, in fact. It will tell you what must be done. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book, and time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. Alright, guess I'll take them. There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted. So get a wiggle on. I bid you a good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. These things are actually catching fire. Oh. How did you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Oh man, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole crap show. Ooh. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure. You're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver to you. Ready to take it? Here we go. Have a good night. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What was that? 1. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh, to eat a whole if one would try. 2. To welcome guests is now for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. 3. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hands shall climb. Make haste, my friend. There is no time. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please. If only there was a little warmth. Any ideas on what to do about your temperature? I don't believe I can change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer. You know? A thought of a metaphor. Picture deep space, vast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. I'll never feel the heat of the sun, or the warmth of an embrace. It seems neither space nor society need me. Yeah, that kid died. Oh my god. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. So I only have one person now. I feel like I should have people in here. Let me check myself. White. Smokers would kill for these. Hands. Clean. Hey kitty. Pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes or not. Let me give you some cat food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lies with you, to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Or the basement, actually. Is this the mushrooms he's talking about? I'll put it in the fridge, even though I... Okay. Okay, well, it's that weird guy, that Santa-looking guy's thing right there. Let's test you one more time. I already checked your teeth. No, actually, your hands, no. What did I check? I checked teeth. No, I checked eyes, photo. I don't think I checked armpits. I need a moment. Just now, look quickly. Ooh. Yes, that was unpleasant. I bear it all out of respect for you. Okay. I'm sure everything will be better. Let me hope. I feel like I've got to take in more people because I've just been... They've been... A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Township Day. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, I hope you're not his enemy. Where's Kitty? You're over there. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed? Or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. Dude. Alright. Oh, look at the door. Oh, wait. Whole's world gone Pete Dong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. Or are you one of those beasts? We're all animals, mates. Keep denying it, and they'll just eat you alive. Won't even leave the bones. This is the New World Order. Might makes right. Anyone who says otherwise will be dead as a dog by morning. How many houses have you been through? I never stayed in any one of them too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You've still got proper order here. That's a rare thing, sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it. You weren't sure coming. Good boy. Alright, whatever. Power's the name of the game now, sunshine. You can either roll with it or let it roll over you. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kinda knee deep in right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? I was driving this passenger and then... Well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here. And neither is my car. What happened to your passenger? I ain't exactly paranoid or nothing, but... he was a visitor. I kinda caught a glimpse in the rear view and saw those billboard white teeth, you know? Didn't think twice, just drove him to FEMA. Big mistake. They sorta wanted to haul me in along with whatever I brought them. So I bolted. Can't even go home now, you know? Bet those sneaky jerks are already waiting for me. You want? Sure. Phew. Thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just won't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. No helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Come in. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least, I don't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Okay, I've let in a ton of people this night. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. What? Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din, filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundans. Up next, a special report on temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Oh, what the? Okay, you guys are all in one room. No one in this room. Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. Still think FEMA's coming after you? Really hope not, you know. Yeah, I kinda messed up heading to FEMA like that. Should've known they tried to snatch me too, you know. I figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Instead, they took my car and damn near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. You had no choice. Well, you're right, you know, kinda wasn't really another way. Man, I miss the days when you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now with these visitors, hell, maybe the next passenger will decide to put a bullet in you. I'm not sure if I want to talk about it right now. Something has been on my mind for a long time. It might be why I feel so cold. I'm loath to bring it up, but it might just consume me if I don't. I'll tell you tomorrow. I think I'll be ready then. Okay, I know you're not, because, you know. Have we got a problem? Why do you see people as animals? Let me ask you something. What are we really? We kill, we eat what we kill, and we don't lose any sleep over it. It's natural, innit? But society, yeah? They put us on a leash. Lucky for us, those days are behind us. You happy with how things turned out? Nah, bruv. I'm glad people stopped hiding behind masks for the most part, yeah? But the sheep ruin everything. They throw on wolf pelts on, play pretend. Fake the instance of proper men. Skulking in the dirt, all to come up and have a straight fight. Not these cat and mouse bollocks. But if you built yourself a pack, yeah? Then you've learned how to spot the fakes. You mean a wolf in sheep's clothing? Nah, I'm talking about those cowards you lot call visitors. They was hiding on the ground like rats, waiting for us to go soft. Then they pop out using human morals. They play on our pity to make themselves harder to kill. We bear our fangs for a reason. Remind them we're the beast here, or they'll run us out. Oh, I already talked to you. It's goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now, I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out here dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm not already on the way out, after all. Let me test you. Let's do a photo first. If I found out those photos ended up anywhere but the rubbish, you and me will be having words. Got it? Okay, well, I guess a red aura, maybe? But there's no dots, so... Let's check one more thing. Ears. Maybe I ought to strap you in a straitjacket before you go hitting yourself, eh? Hey man, don't take this the wrong way, but listen, I'm not saying no. Just see for yourself. So what do you see? Probably just me, huh? Nothing special, I'm sure. I used to keep photos of me with my pops in the cab. Now the only ones taking pictures of me are the feds. And you. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I should have a lot more of those energy things, because now I just have like too many people in one room. Let me talk to the cat. Where's Kitty? Kitty. The cat. Can I put you on the... You want? Yeah, let's eat this mushroom. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by female officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residence homes. Now, the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. When are you going to get rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. So what now? We need people. 2, to be precise. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. I kinda don't... No, I'm done. Have it your way. You enjoy the view behind me? That's what happens when someone like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. No, bro! Of course you take the one that's not... that I'm pretty sure is not one. God. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? And yes, it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Death's taking a liking to you. Yes. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? Or you look like some kind of cultist freak. Oh dear. We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation.
There's no going back.
So what is it you want?
We must perform the burial rites in a ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here, anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks.
I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospects.
Perhaps you'll end up burning after all.
Watch over my people,
And remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission.
then I'll just shoot you all.
You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let me stay, yes? I doubt it shall take.
Did he just come in? Okay, I don't like that. Okay.
Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor.
Who are you?
Someone's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me.
What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof?
Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? That's a good term. I'll start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else.
How long are you planning on cleaning the filth?
Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one, half-naked. So wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again.
How's your new life managed to adapt yet?
How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all.
You should leave.
Oh, you ruined me. Some things got you down. Did your wife leave you recently? Maybe the visitors killed someone close to you, forcing you to shut down emotionally. Or was it your childhood? Rough times back then, I'm sure. Did the memories all come flooding back? You poor thing. Tell me, baby. I'm just a stranger at your door. Maybe we'll even see each other again. I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, I had it worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you, if you want, baby. You could practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together. You should leave. I never expected you to answer any differently. Do you think facing the end all alone will make things any easier? Well, he doesn't think so.
Okay, well, I didn't let anyone in tonight, but they did take 2 people. One of them, which I am really confident is not a visitor. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today: bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage.
Wait for a scheduled female patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. This door is like slightly open.
No way, bro. I didn't want you guys in here.
Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk the blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness, eternal, and we have found the path to her. Death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia, we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. Even if he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve, to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her, death. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish it to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard.
I need to get rid of those guys.
Pet the cat. Okay, this is an Invictus, the resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we are sheltering in the basement of a burned house. Oh, so these are the guys hiding in my neighbor's basement. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it.
I gotta take some people out, bro. Like, you... I see enough from you, governor. You keep everyone in line. Show you're in charge. Nice digs you've got and all. Spacious people drop by often. But the company you keep. You think some of them are visitors? It's not sheep in wolf's clothing. I'm worried about you, governor. It's weak wolves. Your pack has no backbone. People come and go as they please. Pick the strongest and stick with them, or they're dead weight. Simple as. So what do you want me to do? It's time to cut the weak ones loose, sunshine. Kill them. Publicly. Make it a message. That's how you tighten your grip. That's how you show who's in charge. Anyone who don't flinch when the weak snuff it, that's a wolf you want in your pack. They stay. I only kill the visitors. Let me tell you, son. You'd do better if you quit babying the weak. I used to run the streets. People feared me, respected me. Ever wondered how long it takes for a soul to rot? I've been rotten for a long while now. Personal. One day, this cabbie refused to give me a ride. If I let that slide, my name wouldn't mean squat. So I broke every bone in his body, but his kid remembered his lesson. This lesson, and the people continued to respect me. Okay, so I check photo, I think, and ears. I check your ears and photo. Eyes. What? Okay, I feel like you're normal. I need to check you. My folks used to tell me my smile was the first thing people would see. First impressions and all that. I don't know, that's a bit suspicious, man. Okay, so teeth, white as hell. I checked your photo. I don't think I've checked your ears, though.
normal. Oh, God, I need more energy. I can't do anything. And I don't know what's going to happen in this basement. I guess that's it for tonight. I really hope none of these cultist guys are actually a visitor. Okay. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this world? In this new world? Not those guys. Dude. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. This sucks, man. Two female officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Alright, I guess we'll check. Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me, Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the Book of Smiles. I'm just wasting precious time with you youngins. Kids these days. Wait, what did it... I feel like I should have read it a bit more. Hello, delivery here. You look kinda down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes. Red. God damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him. Or if they ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? They gonna drag me off to one of those quarantine zones too? Don't stress it, you'll be fine. Fine? What's fine what's fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. I thought it could get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor. And the world will even go more that. Alright, get a move on. Take your order and I'll be on my way. Have a good night. Okay, the way he's knocking, I feel like it's that pale guy. Yep, there he is. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you will open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. Can you come back later? Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? Oh wait, no, I don't like this. What if those cultists are actually, or some of them are actually visitors? Or if the taxi driver is one. I'm not alone. Well, even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Okay, so there are not at least 2. Wait, no. Oh. He's not asleep. He should be. We lost. The doors all look the same in the dark. I needed the kitchen light, but there's a different echo resounding here. I heard the floorboards creaking from outside. That means someone's waiting. What are you looking for? Wrong smell, wrong voice. Sorry, this house is wrong. What? Hey buddy, got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? How do I know you're really a stand-up guy? Believe me, I've got the biggest heart of any man you'll ever meet. Sure, I might punch out folks with perfect teeth and pretty eyes, but only 'cause I envy them. Come on now, I'm messing with you. Don't go getting all stiff on me. One or two weird traits doesn't make you a visitor. You'll never hurt anyone. I would never hurt anyone over their teeth or their eyes. Whatever they're saying on TV, I couldn't even. Never mind. You sound kinda tipsy. Have you been drinking? Had myself a king's breakfast this morning. Sticking to my buddy's meal plan. Beer for breakfast, wine for dinner. It's tasty, healthy, even counts as dieting if you do it right. Feast your eyes on this body. Relax, I'm just pulling your leg again. Don't hold it against me. These days, a good laugh is all we got. And why not drown our misery a little? Dealing with everything going on sober is just too much. But all jokes aside, you letting me in, buddy? I feel like I've got too many people in my house right now. So I'm sorry, you should leave. Damn, buddy. Alright, I won't be a bother to you. I'm off. Howdy. Mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no damn place for me to stay where he's working. What does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you loud and proud. He works for FEMA. When I heard he'd been transferred into FEMA, hell, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shouted out for a cab. Then the damn cabbie robbed me blind. What did your husband do before that? Like I tell you, why do you want to know? What's the matter anyway? He's FEMA now, and I could be too if they didn't live in the dark ages. It just ain't fair. What am I not as good as... What? Am I not as good as my hubby just 'cause I'm a woman? I work the border, damn it. I got a nose for shady folks. This whole no women in FEMA thing is... You should leave. Wait, what the hell? Listen, my nose is sharp as hell. I can sniff out shady folks and visitors like nobody's business. Let's keep it simple. I give you coffee up front and you let me in, deal? Not interested? One word to my hubby and the boys in yellow will be here one morning for an unscheduled sweep. Quarantine slips, dogs. They'll be back every day. Now does it really sound so bad to let me in? Fine, come in. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper, like decent folk. Accept bribe, shameless. Okay, well.